Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today is day 27. Stay in Avyakt Silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic, a living image. Now, each and every Brahmin has to become a living image, the same as Father Brahma. Become a flute means Chanki of a light and might house. Prepare a lecture on the power of thought and silence and play your part as a blessed image on the Karmatit double light angelic stage. You will then come close to perfection. With the Karmatit stage, you will experience your thoughts reaching wherever you want them to. Now let's listen from Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
हमारे जितने भी अभ्यास हैं,
Whatever we practice, there's a connection between the soul and the body. The soul, when it is in the golden and silver age, it's completely soul consciousness. In the golden age, the soul stays in that soul conscious stage, and then as it comes down the cycle, the body conscious starts becoming more and more. And once the body consciousness starts, the vices start to take over. And then when at the confluence age, Baba has come and given us the knowledge of soul, we all started to practice soul consciousness. Baba said many times that when the destruction happens, there will be a lot of natural calamities. Even now, you see that there's somewhere there's flood, there's somewhere earthquakes. So many things keep on happening. Many places we hear, like even within America also, we hear a lot of floods and etc. happening. And if you see that even our body is also made up of the 5 elements of nature. So Baba is why he's making us to focus more on the practice is because as the times are coming closer and even these days, if you see that whatever is the virus or anything disease that comes, some of them are airborne, right? So with the air, it spreads from one person to the other person. So even the air is an element of nature, right? So even the water that we consume is very not pure these days. So even the water is an element, and when that kind of water is being served, and there's some chemicals, or like when it gets filtered and comes, there's so much process that goes on. And even the rice or groceries, if you see everywhere, you see there's so much pollution. And people many times say, right, previously when we used to eat, the food has a lot of strength, but nowadays there's nothing in the food that we eat. There's not that much strength. That's why they take the vitamins, like, vitamin A, B, C, D, like, they keep taking multivitamins to compensate that. They eat carrots for vitamin A. For everything, for each and every vitamin, there's different things that they follow. But how much they can do it, but even that is also a little bit, right? So even the nature, what it used to give, looks like it's like not giving that much. It is humans have polluted it, right? The nature is pure and it's always giving, but we have played with it, right? So when they talk about the pollution, that when there's a vehicle that's going and there's a lot of pollution that it emits, it is emitting into the air. Air is pure, but it is emitting into the air and making the air polluted. So Baba is telling us that do that kind of a practice, such a practice, that your relationship with nature, the five elements of nature,
किसी भी चीज से ममता न हो,
and within that connection, there is no
उसकी सेवा
attachment,
करो
but do a lot of service,
दिल से,
do
मन से,
elevated service with your body, mind,
कि आपकी न केवल स्थिति कर्मातीत
that
हो,
not only your stage is
परंतु
karmatit,
प्रकृति का भी सहयोग मिलता रहे,
but even you will get the cooperation of the nature around you.
प्रकृति का सहयोग बहुत जरूरी है,
And this is very, very important for us, for the nature to be cooperating with us,
हमारा बनाया हुआ हिसाब किताब है,
because we also have karmic accounts with the nature. If you go into the subtle,
क्यों कहता है
why, if we can think about it, why Baba is emphasizing us on, like, becoming an angel, becoming a soul consciousness, having that in
आत्मा जितना
awareness,
शरीर में है,
the soul, how much ever time it is there in doing service together with the body. There is cooperation between the body and mind.
मन अगर ठीक नहीं होता,
If your mind is not good, then even the nature, the body also slowly starts to show that. So we have to keep our mind very healthy, and even the body also. And then our thoughts should be so elevated, and when our thoughts are elevated and pure, they'll reach to the nature. So today Baba is talking about we becoming a living image. Now, each and every Brahmin has to become a living image, the same as Father Brahma. There's an image and then there's a murti. It's not that we are being hanged on the, as an image, not being hanged on the wall, but it is like being worshipped like an idol in the temple. So Baba says, become a float, jhanki of light and might house. Jhanki means floats. Prepare a lecture on the power of thought and silence, and play your part as a blessed image on the karmatit with the power of thought. None of your thoughts should be wasted. If you have even thought about it, just full stop and then move on. So Baba is saying, prepare a lecture on the power of thought and silence and play your part as a blessed image on the karmatit, double light, angelic stage. Karmatit. You will then come close to perfection. Every day have this awareness, have this remembrance that if we have become Baba's children, Babas, but then we didn't become Karmatit, we didn't become complete. We have done so much tapasya, so much service, but still you didn't become Karmatit. So please practice that Karmatit, and then with that Karmatit stage, you will experience your thoughts reaching wherever you want them to. So that way you will do your mansa seva. Karmatit means whatever we're doing, it's not with our old, like, the sanskars or the nature. What Baba's Shrimat is, according to that, doing that thoughts, creating those kind of thoughts. Today I observed that even if there is like little bit of like, thinking
संकल्प
or
कमजोर हो जाता है, कितना
um,
भी हम चाहें
subtle
उस संकल्प को
worry
एक्सेप्ट
about
नहीं कर
something,
पाते,
then the power of the
इसलिए
thought
हम कुछ भी
decreases.
हो जाए, जैसे
So,
ब्रह्मा बाप ने
like how Father
सभी
Brahma,
सृष्टि
Brahma Baba,
पर चिंता
whatever
नहीं करते,
situations came to him, he was like
चिंता
carefree,
बड़ी सूक्ष्म होती है, बड़ी सूक्ष्म
because
होती है,
if not, the worry is very
आने
subtle.
वाली परिस्थिति की किसी
What
भी
is going to happen, yeah, whatever it is,
भविष्यवाणी
like,
होती है,
and mostly
हमारा
if you
भविष्य
see, the
किसके
worry
हाथ
is
में है,
mostly about the future.
हमारा
But
भाग्य
whose
किसके हाथ में है,
hands is the
बाबा के
future
हाथ में।
in? Hmm?
तो ये
It's with
परिस्थिति
Baba,
जो
right?
आती है अपने निश्चय को बढ़ाओ,
So, whatever the situation is
और
coming,
चेक
let
करो
the
क्यों आती
faith
है ये सृष्टि
increase and
भविष्य
then
में।
check yourself. Why does
बाबा
this
पर पूरा
situation
विश्वास रखो,
keep coming? Keep
बट
full
जो प्रयत्न
faith
ना हो
on Baba.
वो તમે
And
करना
then,
पड़ेगा।
whatever effort we have to make, we
फिर भी
have to
मैंने
effort, we
बाबा से
have
पूछा,
to find
बाबा क्या
solution to
करें,
that. Hmm. The day Baba, Eric Pai was asking if Baba was above, what would Baba do?
पुरुषार्थ भी करना है। कल बहुत अच्छी बात बाबा ने कही कि
Yesterday,
बाबा
Baba
शायद
said
तो हो, पर
such
शक्तिशाली
a
खुद करना
thing
पड़ेगा।
that you are a
देखिए
fortunate soul, but are you powerful
कि हम
also?
अपने
Hmm?
संकल्पों से कई बार अपनी
So
शक्ति
through
खो
our
देते हैं,
thoughts, we kind of like
तो शक्ति कम हो
dilute our
जाती है,
power of thoughts.
तो
So
शक्ति
keep an attention on the
शक्ति बहुत
thoughts
काम
and
करेगी।
use the
इसलिए
power of
बाबा ने
thought.
पर अपने संकल्प की शक्ति से भी
Baba will
हमारे
anyway
हर
help, but
प्रकार
with
की
our power of
सिद्धि
thought,
प्राप्त करना
um,
बहुत
have
बहुत जरूरी है। ओम
we can achieve anything. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Avyakt Murli revision from 1969, multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
अव्यक्तवाणी
Avyakt Murli, date is 21st June
विश्व महाराजा
1972.
विश्व कल्याणकारी स्टेज
Just
जैसे
as
दिन के समय
as it
रात
is
का
impossible
होना
for it to be
असंभव है,
night during the day,
ऐसा
so
अपने को
too
बनाया
have you
है,
made yourself like
वह अब
that?
तक संभव
Or
है,
is this still possible?
कब भी
There
माया
will
को
never be any
हटाना नहीं
attack of
होगा।
Maya. Have you
ऐसा
developed such
अविनाशी निश्चय
imperishable
भी हो
faith
गए हो,
in the intellect?
संकल्प
You should
लेकर
never
कब
even have
आजमाए
any thought
कि
that
माया को
Maya is
हार
able
लगा
to
ही
defeat
सकती
you.
है,
Have you become
ऐसे
like
बन
this?
गए हो,
Or
वहाँ भी
if
माया
Maya
आएगी,
comes now, will you battle
करेंगे
and then
वशीकरण
gain
करेंगे,
victory? Now
अब
you have
इसको
to
भी
finish
समाप्त करना
this
है,
too. Since
जबकि
you give the
दुनिया
people
वालों
of
को
the world the
समझ चुकी
message
हूँ
that very little
कि
time
अब
now
थोड़ा समय बच
remains,
गया है,
can you not use
तो क्या
this little
यदि
time
थोड़ा सा
remaining
समय
to
ग्रहण
finish
करने की
the
सोचिए,
battling
वह
stage
युद्ध
of the
करने
Moon
वाले
dynasty
चंद्रवंशी
and
साज
create the
समाप्त कर
stage of
सूर्यवंशी
Sun
साज
dynasty?
नहीं बना सकते हो।
To be in the Sun dynasty
सूर्यवंशी
means
अर्थात
to
क्या
have the
ट्रुथ
stage of the Son
स्टेज,
of the knowledge.
सूर्य का
What is
इससे
the
क्या फायदा,
task of the Sun? The Sun
सूर्य
is
तो
able to
सभी
destroy
को
everything.
भस्म कर
The
देता है,
Sun dynasty stage
सूर्यवंशी
means
स्टेज
to be able to
अर्थात
destroy all the
सर्वविकार से
vices and to have
भस्म
the
कर
stage of being
सदा विजयी बने
constantly
हुए स्टेज।
victorious.
तो
So,
अब अपने
what
कौन सा
stage do
स्टेज
you think
समझते हो,
now you have?
सूर्यवंशी
Are
हो
you the Sun
या
dynasty or the Moon
चंद्रवंशी।
dynasty? If you
पहले
have to
युद्ध
give
करने
time to
में समय लेना
battling,
पड़ता
it
है,
would be called the Moon
तो
dynasty
चंद्रवंशी
stage.
स्टेज कहेंगे।
If
अब
even now
तक अपने आप
you
को
continue to
अलग
give
ही
time to
सुना
your own
देते
self,
रहेंगे,
then when will you
तो
be able
पाप
to
में
give your time
अनुरंजनवन,
to the world
प्रैक्टिकल
benefit
में
by
मास्टर
becoming
विश्व
the Father's
कल्याणकारी बन,
helper and a
विश्व
master
के कल्याण
world
प्रति
benefactor?
सारा समय कब
What is
लगाएंगे।
the last
लास्ट
stage?
स्टेज कौन सी है,
It is that of being a
विश्व
world
कल्याणकारी ही
benefactor.
है ना।
Now, day and night, try to
अब यह
use
प्रयत्न
your
करो,
every
दिन
second
रात
and
समर्पित,
every thought for the task
साधन
of world
विश्व
benefit
के कर्तव्य
and
में और
service
सेवा में जाए।
in a Lokik way as well.
जैसे
when you become the creator of a Lokic creation, then by being the creator, instead of giving time to your own self, you use your time for the creation. You have this experience, do you not? If the creation is extremely sorrowful, or extremely ill, or extremely anxious, then the attention of the creator, the parents, is fully on that one. Is it not? It is as though they have forgotten their own selves. That is a limited creation, but this is an unlimited.
पहले अपने प्रति समय दिया, लेकिन अब की स्टेज मास्टर रचयिता की है, सिर्फ एक दो की बात नहीं.
It's not about just one or two, but the whole souls of the world.
अच्छा, आगे
Om Shanti. To be continued. Om Shanti.